Hello and welcome to my Zhatan the Black Chaos Dwarf campaign on Immortal Empires for Total War Warhammer 3. Big thanks to everybody for the early access to the Forged Chaos Dwarf DLC. We're streaming and recording this at the same time from my Twitch channel. This will be uploaded on YouTube every Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday going forward. Let's do this thing. We've also got an Astrogoth Iron Hand Realm of Chaos campaign that is a Monday, Wednesday, Friday series over on YouTube, so feel free to check that one out. But let's do this. Also, if this is the first time watching one of my Twitch stream recordings and seeing my face, hi, how you doing? Right, there's this mad lad, Zhatan the Black, the WARHOST of Zharr. So let's go through our starting position. We are up by Cathay, basically, and Village. Colex nearby. There'll be some ogres through the mountains, and then kind of can link on up in the Darklands with the rest of the Chaos Dwarves. But I don't know. We're just going to kind of see who our initial enemies are, where we can expand to. I imagine we're probably going to turn Grand Cathay into a massive industrial zone, as well as most of the rest of the world, because why not? Quick little look at the lore. Zhatan the Black, acts of the most cruel and heartless nature are everyday occurrences in the plains of Zharr. Thousands of slaves endure unimaginable agonies in the pits of Zharr, mining out the poisonous wealth amidst choking fumes and impenetrable darkness. In the workshops of Zharr Nagrund, untold laborers are worked to death in their chains so that their masters can enjoy a lifetime of ease. The hobgoblin overseers of the Vale of Woe beat their pitiful charges so that their flesh hangs from their backs like bloodied rags. Even amongst such wanton cruelty, there is one whose deeds of brutality are remarkable. Zhatan the Black, commander of the Tower of Zharr. He sounds absolutely lovely. So, his starting army. We've got some Hobgoblin Cutthroats, Chaos Dwarf Warriors, Hobgoblin Wolf Riders with bows, Death Shrieker Rocket Launcher. Cannot wait to use that. And Chaos Dwarf Blunderbusses, which are, so far for me, my favourite unit. They're an absolute delight. Very satisfying to watch them just shred enemy units. I say so far because I haven't unlocked any of like the mid to late game stuff, and there's war trains and Kadai destroyers that I definitely want to see in action. So they'll probably replace them as my favorite unit. Faction effects, we've got maximum number of convoys +1, recruitment cost -50% for artillery and war machine units. Lord effects, casualties captured post-battle +15% for Lord's army. Local recruitment capacity +1, local province, and ability Sadistic Snare, which is -24 melee defense and cannot move. Wonderful. Also, we've enabled Ultimate Crisis with 2 scenarios. A Grudge Too Far, so it'll be Chaos Dwarves versus Dowie, and The Biggest War. So kind of thinking of that as more like a massive greenskin rebellion against their Chaos Dwarf overlords. So both those will fire anywhere between turn 150 and 200. We'll have a 10-turn warning. We've whacked the endgame difficulty to 200. It will also trigger on long victory, and yeah, everything else enabled there. Very hard difficulty. Without further ado, let the WARHOST of Zharr march forth.
Ta Elgram an Grafti Vaut, Ta Rast an Azkal.
Well, the Lord did say he was a nice chap. The weak shall toil for us, the rest shall die. Thanks, Zhatan. Okay, how they play. The WARHOST of Zharr. Fight battles and gather the necessary labor to maximize the efficiency of your industrial economy, in turn boosting your military strength. Spend armaments in the Hellforge to increase unit capacities and strengths, and use Conclave influence to claim powerful seats in the Tower of Zharr that can significantly strengthen your faction. Dispatch military convoys to locations across the world and navigate risks en route to benefit your industrial economy. Lovely. So yeah, as you can see, we've got multiple resources now. Not only do we have gold, we've also got raw materials, armaments, and Conclave influence. Lovely to see. We've also got efficiency up here for our labor economy, but that only unlocks once we have multiple provinces. We'll have a quick little look at our victory conditions. So a short victory is to take the Turtle Gate, Dragon Gate, and the Snake Gate. So yeah, 100% we are going to be industrializing Cathay here. This is that's the goal. We need to destroy the northern provinces. But first we need to probably smash Village into oblivion. I don't think we'll let him chill out over there. Short victory is major relic missions become available. And workload requirements for raw materials minus 15% all provinces. Raw materials consumed per turn by buildings minus 15% all provinces. Lovely. I think those major relic missions are similar to the ones that are in the Realm of Chaos campaign, where you've actually to fuel and power the Great Drill of Hashut in the Realm of Chaos campaign. You've got to go after several Dowie relics. So it's cool that they've implemented them into Immortal Empires as well. Because while I love the sandbox, I don't mind a little bit of kind of narrative to engage with in this massive sandbox. So long campaign, achieve short victory conditions. We need to hold Zharr Nagrand. We need to destroy Karazakarak, Karak Kadrin, and Grimgor's our boys. I'm really glad we picked those Ultimate Crisis events now, because those are gonna be wonderful kind of finale bits to this long campaign as well. Our rewards for that: the runic braces of Scavor, the focal lens of Morgrim, the hammer of Smidnir. Lovely stuff. And there's also domination victory if you want to occupy, loot, raise, or sack 272 regions. Also, Chaos Dwarves, they are suitable all climates, so they are kind of perfect if you do want to do a full world map conquest with, because they don't mess about. They'll settle anywhere. Another thing I just wanted to quickly show. Look at how the oh so lovely Darklands have been transformed into an industrial hellscape. Isn't that glorious? Isn't that absolutely glorious? Look at it all. The fires of industry burn. Just, yeah. Big love to the map artists. They're just phenomenal. There's even little train tracks. I love it. All the way straight to Zharr Nagrand over here. Oh, no, wait. Sorry. Zharr Nagrand? Zharr Nagrand? You Zharr Nagrand? You Zharr Nagrand. I think that's Zharr Nagrand, but there's also a big old tower there. Maybe it's there. I don't know. There's lots of big dark towers. There's Zharr Nagrand. I think, is that the actual Tower of Zharr there? That's Zharr Nagrand. Beautiful. Right. So let's go smash some stuff. First of all, check out diplomacy. Who we're at war with. We are at war with the Kazakh. Heralds of the Tempest. Oh, that's nice. We're friendly with Kolek to start with.
The boss.
Servants of the Conclave. So yeah, they look after Zharr Nagrand. We will have to grab that eventually, but they're sentinels, so we should just be able to grab it through the Tower of Zharr Conclave mechanic. So that should be fine.
Fate.
Bring ruin. Bring ruin.
Right.
Draftumlet.
Demon Smith, Sorcerer of Fire. I would have preferred if you'd been a Sorcerer of Hashut, because that's all the new fancy stuff. And Zhatan doesn't have magic, but he is an absolute brute in battle. Oh, lovely. You can get a Lamassu as well as a Great Taurus as mounts. The Conclave mechanic unlocks the Tower of Zharr when we have 75 Conclave influence. We've currently got 45 and plus 3, so we'll get more of that soon. You're going to be Tim. I'm going to call you Timok. We always have a Tim the Enchanter as a nod to Monty Python. But I'll probably either switch you out or replace you with a Hashut Enchanter at some point. But we'll pop you in here for now so we've got some magic. We still get the Great Drill. It starts off at the giant conveyor, then turns into a high-powered drill assembly line, and then eventually becomes the Grumrill-tipped drill assembly line. The Drill Forgecraft. It's a landmark building and gives us some rather tasty bits and pieces. So, yeah, there's so much to the economy right now. We're going to come back to that in a minute, but first we're going to see these dwarfs, these Chaos Dwarfs in action. Unleash the CHORFS. Ooh, look at you. You got some Slanesh Marauders, Tzeentch Marauders, Nurgle Marauders, and Khorne Marauders. You got a bit of everything. That's nice. Time to die. We do need a dwarf named Dan. Oh, there we go. We'll rename him to Dan the Dwarf. Done. Yeah, and we'll go through Zhatan's skill line as well after this battle because he'll probably gain a level or two. Dan the Demon Smith. Right, start deployment. Let's get these guys set up and then we'll take a look at these units. A little bit of high ground there. We'll just go up there. Blunderbuss. Throtas Hobgoblin. I like that. Right, let's have a looky. Let's start off with the mad lad himself. Oh, you're an angry boy, aren't you? Look at that beard. Look at that hat. Cracking stuff. He's happy. Then what have we got? Chaos Dwarf Warriors. Solid 8 out of 10 on the hat game. He's got a different hat. Oh, the back rows have got... Oh, yeah, they're mixed in there. I think you've got a more impressive hat than these ones at the front, mate. It's bigger at the top. Size matters. Hobgoblin Cutthroats. They look nasty. Wouldn't want to mess with these boys. Oh, look at that. That's shiny. There's our future Dan. Our Demon Smith. You got enough, you know, you got an axe, you got a pistol. I also do magic. You do a bit of everything. Blunderbusses. The Hobgoblin missile wolf riders. Just look at you can see the venom in his eyes. You're a good Hobgoblin. Right. Make sure this is on AoE mode. Yep, so you got single or AoE. I think, is that it? Shots per volley 1. Yes, that's just fire the one big one, and that's like fire a rail of it. Right, let's do it. Fire away. Away! That's a high shot. Oh, look at it go! Oh, that was fantastic. Oh, do it again. Yeah, it's coming again. Do it again. Oh, that missed, but it's still impressive. Go, blunderbusses. Oh, all right. Wolves. Let's see about the single shot. I want to see how that goes. They just fire a massive one. Doesn't split up. Yeah. Boom. Go and take a look at Zhatan here. Take him out. Come on, mate. Oh. Solid. Top net. Oh. Kick him down. Fire the blunderbusses through that. Blast him. Blunderbusses keep firing. Pour the powder in. Bye-bye. Can you see why I love blunderbusses? It's just a scatter shot. Just looks fantastic. Having fun there's a town. I didn't really get to check you out too much. Just left you to do your thing. Murder our enemies. I want to see this far again in multi-shot mode. But that's bones versus large as well. So that's good for, yeah, large single entity units. And the scatter shot just good for ripping through multiple units. That's so cool. Fire it once more. Go on. This was not meant to be. We're still in range? Probably not. Oh no, we're still in range. Massive amount of range. What is that range? 420. Of course it is. We'll be back. Lovely. That'll do. That'll do, CHORFS. That'll do. Job done. Lovely. How many kills I got? 56. We didn't actually like kill too many of them. Just broke them. Sent them back. So after a battle, we can conscript captives for army replenishment. We can ransom them for gold, or we can transport captives. And that's probably what I'm going to be doing most of the time, because as well as the 67 labor that we got, aka slaves, from that battle, we want more. Because without laborers, we can't build up our great chaos dwarf empire of industry. So that's the total amount of labor that we've got. Seeing as we only have one province, it all just goes here right now. That workload is the total number of laborers we need to run at 100% efficiency for our raw material output. Now, Chaos Dwarves, you'll be able to see they actually build a mix of gold and raw materials for their buildings. So you need to weigh up spending your raw materials versus your gold at times. We can produce more gold here. We can go for cash replenishment, or we can go for more campaign map movement range or armies in local province. That one also gives us some control, and the only problem with having some slave labor is that they don't really like it too much. So you have to try and boost control, public order a little bit, because the worse your public order is, the worse your control is, the more laborers that are lost each turn. I don't know possibly how they could be lost, but you know, we've clearly got such great working conditions. We've also got another landmark building here, actually. The Tomb of Kengai Khan. Minus 15% for Hobgoblin units or armies. Minus 30% recruitment cost for Hobgoblin units faction-wide. Recruit rank plus 3 for Hobgoblin units faction-wide. Oh, that's amazing. You guys want to see the full building browser. So here we go for the tower. So Granite Spikes is actually an outpost building. So outposts are where we mine our raw resources, primarily through the strip mine building there. But as you can see, as you upgrade it through gold, you get more raw materials, but you also require a larger workload, which means more laborers are required. Hobgoblin, apparently if I build that, that will help trigger our legendary lord appearing, which would be pretty cool to get him into the game. But what I'm going to do first of all is actually build a strip mine. 1,500 gold. Now we've got 637 laborers so far, and we can still move Zhatan the Black to take Fortress of Eyes. So what I'm also going to do is another thing Chaos Dwarves can do, which is rush construction. So we can spend 200 laborers to instantly complete this building. That's what I'm going to do. And as you can see, we now just have enough laborers to meet the workload requirement of 400 to produce optimal 100% efficiency output of our raw materials here, which is 300. We are losing 21 per turn. So we need to get some more. We can also upgrade that. I'm thinking... I want to pop something in here. I'm going to go for this, actually. Patrol routes. Get them there. I'm not going to rush that through right now because that's 200. We also have labor action, so we can at the cost of 200 labor, we can get 10 conclave influence instantly, 1,500 gold to our treasury, or plus 10 control. Again, you've got to weigh up laborers. I believe you can get laborers from raiding as well. Yeah, so if we go to raiding stance, it actually says gain labor based on the strength of this army. So you can do that out of interest. 12 labor would be generated. So yeah, you could have a couple of armies just sitting doing some raiding to kind of mitigate the hit there. You guys want to see Zhatan the Black skill, then we'll go in for that battle there. So what we've got is yellow line's probably the most interesting that you guys want to see. Brutality of Zharr, arm piercing weapon damage plus 50, bonus versus large plus 15. Then we've got Subjugator, which is casualties captured post battle, plus 10% income from post battle loot, plus 15%. Laborers gain post battle plus 15%. That's going to be huge. The Black, ward save and regeneration. Oh, yeah, that's good. Haughty Resilience, Lord's Army plus 15 armor, leadership, and melee defense, and Laughing Killer. Nice. And then obviously the rest is just powering up to be an absolute beast of a fighter, really. There's the usual red line buffs and bonuses. Actually surprised we didn't level him up there. It was so close. Quests, he's got the armor of Gazrak, the Obsidian Axe, and Chaos Rune Shield. That one is a quest battle for the Chaos Rune Shield. The other two are missions. Damn the Demon Smith. There we go. Let's take the Fortress of Eyes. In we go. It's Pyrrhic victory. We'll lose a load of units. Let's fight them. In we go. Start deployment. Well, we know what we're going to do with this Death Shrieker rocket launcher, which I already absolutely love. Yeah, I'm going to deploy... I'm just looking for the terrain here. Deploy there. I'm just thinking of the blunderbusses. I need to put that further forward though, so I can actually hit them from the start. I was hoping I could kind of just sit up here. That's fine. We can use that cliff there to anchor. You guys go there and harass them all horsemen straight away. Blunderbusses. We want you guys shredding through the Chaos Warriors because you're armor-piercing missiles. And have Zhatan out in front of you. That's good to me. Yeah, fire on the Chaos Warriors. Oh, I actually didn't realize they fire like flaming shot. Nice. First shot went onto the cavalry, absolutely wrecking them. We want you to focus on those Chaos Warriors because they are a bigger threat for us right now. Just keep harassing. Don't know if they changed the literally start positions of Carol. I don't. Haven't seen patch notes yet. So don't know what else was changed alongside obviously the introduction of Chaos Dwarves. If you remind me at the end of the stream, I can check that out for you guys though. Oh yeah, stop them moving. Nice. Keep harassing. Oh, so good. I'm going to switch this to single demolition rocket. Just because I don't know if it can fire there. Can I? I can't do manual fire, can I? No. That would have been insane if I could have controlled the rocket. More Marauders. I was thinking there's more of them. Oh, nice. Flank, flank, flank. Chaos Warriors that are incoming over here. I forget that you're ranged with your pistol. Cutthroats. That away. Now, this works really well, just throwing your lord out in front and then blasting away. Is there a turn limit in the early access? Nope. I can show you guys, you know, this is a full campaign for us now. So we'll play this through until we complete it. You know, in a few months' time, most likely. Build will be save game compatible, so we're all good. We're all set. Oh, yes, blunderbusses. Shred them. There's the victory. Hold on, Zhatan. Careful, mate. You're getting blunderbust. Stop moving just because I want to see that Death Shrieker rocket go one more time. Here we go. Here it comes.
Such unholy resilience.
Beautiful. The Demonsmith and Sword of Prophet pistol is a flare gun. Oh, nice. Oh, it imbues weakness to fire on their target. Yeah, there's I think you can stack quite a lot of reduced fire resistance with Chaos Dwarves and then slap a load of fire damage on them. So if you can synergize that nicely, you can do some pretty hefty damage. So Blunderbuss has got 111 kills there. Nice. The Rocket, 77. Beautiful. Pyrrhic victory, my Chaos Dwarf behind. Sword of Anti-Heroes, lovely. We gain 39 labourers as well, and that will complete a province for us. So we have the option to occupy as an outpost or as a factory. I kind of want more resources to upgrade, more raw materials to start with, rather than augments. Kind of think we'll make this one outpost and the next one's factories. So let's go for our outpost here. I still don't know 100% if it's most efficient to just go keep them all the same within a province or to shift out. I think maybe if you've got one of the a province rather that has 4 settlements, then you can go 2 outposts, 1 factory. I know that the factory line does have 1 building that actually gives you a percentage buff increase to the amount of raw materials you produce. Yeah, this is one of my favorite things, and it's also something I've wanted to see them add in, like multiple resources, since they introduced that mechanic in Total War Saga Troy. So I was kind of very keen to see when exactly will that appear in a future Total War title. I didn't know if it would, you know, perhaps be in another game. So pleasantly surprised to see it in with Chaos Dwarves. So Chorf commandments you guys want to see. We've got Billowing Smokestacks, which is +2 control, chance of plague spreading -25%. Higher Quotas, which is income from refinery buildings +10% and armament output +10%. Military Doctrine, recruitment cost -20% and recruit rank +2. And then you've got Masterful Architects, which is rush construction labor cost -10% and construction cost -10% for all buildings. I'm going to go for that. Because then we might be able to rush this one through next turn a little bit cheaper. So we've currently now got 554 labourers and our workload requires at least 400. And we're losing 27 a turn right now. That's all good. So if we pop that in, we will not have enough labourers right now for it. So what I'm going to do is put in the Hobgoblin mustering camp. Rushing that through, don't want to do. We'll just let it go for a turn. We don't need it instantly right now. We can just recruit some goblin labourers or orc labourers. Let's throw in some orc labourers, get some expendable fodder. And yeah, you can also swap outposts to factories. You can just convert them. So, like, I don't feel like there's not too much pressure if you feel like you've got it wrong building an outpost when you meant to get a factory. You can just switch it over whenever you want to. And also, it may well be that in later stages of the game, maybe you have a massive surplus of raw materials and you want more armaments. So you can just switch them over as and when. Zhatan the Black, we also missed his General of Zharr. There we go. Upkeep -10%, cash replenishment rate. Lovely. And recruit rank. Good stuff. It doesn't show here. One thing I do really like that's been added in, I feel like it was with this DLC and update, is it now gives you portraits of the units that benefit, not just text, from each skill that gives a buff to other units. Just a really nice quality of life thing. The number of times you guys that have seen my campaigns before will have seen me searching through text going, is that the unit? Does that mention? I feel like in Tomb Kings I was searching through Shabti buffs for ages And now you can just look at the skill tree. Not the skill tree. You can look through the skill tree and just look for the unit portrait, see if it's there. Great improvement. Right, obviously Route Marcher. You know, I'm going to get Inspiring Presence. I know it's not the warband mechanic from Chaos, but I feel like having that passive plus 75 per turn is not too shabby. Plus, it means we can go into the rest of the red line later on. Yeah, solid quality of life change. What's also actually, yeah, what was also in there? Oh, also, hover. I don't know if I assume again this is also new. I've not noticed it before. If you hover over a skill thing, you see there's a little red animation that pops up. That means the panel is now locked in place. Now it's locked, so then you can go through and check out each of the bits within it. That's pretty cool. Sword of Anti-Heroes. Yeah, pop that in. So yeah, hopefully in, I think probably early next week, hopefully I'll be able to check out the patch notes before launch and, you know, go through them with you as well. And that will point out a few other things I'm sure I've missed. Regiments for now, they've got them. You've got some absolutely fantastic ones in here. Just briefly going through. I don't know if there's any special ancillaries for Chaos Wars. I imagine they've got their own kind of tweaked and modified ones from, you know, they're already in the game. Oh, I'm manipulative. Ah, of course you are. Right. We are going to go. What's Infernal Engineer do? Reload skill, allies, range 35 meters. That's pretty good for, yeah, buffing missile units. Reforge. You use that to restore the hit points of Hellforged items. That's kind of like the restore ability that Necrotechs have in Tomb Kings for constructs. All-terrain vehicle. Vanguard deployment for war machines. Amazing. So there you go. There you can see all the hell cannons that they can get and the variations. Skullcracker, artillery, magma cannon, Demon's Tongue, Dreadquake mortar, Demon's Tongue iron demon, and an iron demon. So those should be your trains. You've got Dreadquake mortar siege artillery and the Deathstreaker rocket launcher, which we've already got. And oh, Dan the Demonsmith can get a Great Taurus, Lamassu, and then a Bale Taurus. Get you, Dan. Scouting is better chance of magical item drop. I'm going to go through magic first, though. Right. Research. It's split into military, sorcery, and industry. They all do pretty much what they say on the tin. I'm probably not in the not too distant future going to want to go through to Envoys of the Conclave, because that's quite useful just for extra diplomatic relations with other Chaos Wars once I've discovered them. But to start with, industry, we're going to go for labor quotas, plus 5% labor game post-battle. Early game, my thinking is you want as much labor as possible to fuel the Dowie war machine. And then finally we've got the Hellforged before we end the turn. We can't access the manufactory yet because we haven't unlocked any runes to equip within the manufactory, but this is where your armaments come in, and this is how you increase unit caps as well. Also, as you increase the unit caps, you can see along the side there's unlockable manufactory options that add extra attributes, abilities, and skills to your various units of war. Lots going on. We haven't even unlocked convoys and the Tower of Zharr yet. So, right, end the turn. Chaos Dwarves, suitable climates are all types. They have none that aren't suitable for them. So they are the perfect faction if you want to go for world conquest. Do settlements with resource give raw material buffs, or does it disappear? So they give various buffs, I believe, for industry and things like that. I need to find one to show you. They haven't disappeared though. Resource on the map there. Resources on the map are very important to the Chaos Dwarves. Quest issued. Oh, here we go. Gordet's Backstabber. So that's by building the Hobgoblin mustering camp. So he's the legendary hero that comes as part of this DLC. Maintain a total of 8 units of the following type: Hobgoblin Wolf Riders Bows, Oglacan's Wolf Boys, Hobgoblin Wolf Riders, Hobgoblin Archers, and Hobgoblin Cutthroats. And then he will appear. There's a recent uprising of Orc and Goblin labourers, almost spilled over into full-blown rebellion, if not for the conniving actions of one of your Hobgoblin middle managers. Your informants tell you that the Hobgoblin had initially joined the rebellion before working his way into the inner circle of the rabble-rousers and promptly plunging his knife into every one of their backs. 2 things. There is a little doubt. First, that the Hobgoblin's actions were not made as an act of loyalty to you. And secondly, that potential catastrophe to supply lines has been averted by his backstabbing nature. Yet some damage has still been done, with the leaderless droves of escaped orcs and goblin labourers now scattered to join nearby war bosses. March out to claim back the losses from your workforce and perhaps find this Hobgoblin to put him in a more useful post. Gain 500 labour by completing that, so we will 100% be wanting to do that. So that's just gold. So yeah, you don't get a growth mechanic with Chaos Dwarves because it's just down to resources. So yeah, our tower line needs raw materials here, which we're going to want to upgrade to unlock more slots. But we're going to need more laborers before we can push additional bits and pieces in. I will start upgrading Titan's Notch, Greenskin's over there. Yeah, I'm going to upgrade you so we can get another mine shaft in there. If you want to rush construction, though, it's 450, which would lower our efficiency here. Can't quite reach Ironstorm this turn, which I'm assuming is their last settlement. Oh no, they've got another one. They have 2.
Despoiler's cup! I have bathed in lightning. I am energized.
For now, Colette, I've got non-aggression with you. I'm not planning on turning on you just yet.
The fates.
Give us trade.
Wind Shaper.
Now!
Yep, don't want any of that. Good, good, good. Alright, Zhatan, we will march you here. And we're going to get some gobos. Oh, we can get the sneaky gits now, which are anti-infantry and have a precursor missile weapon. Are they part of what I need here? Cutthroats and sneaky. Sneaky gits do count. Nice. I can only get one of them. Could cancel building that. Backstabbers. Flamey attacks. Yeah, I want to get some archers in that because I can't get blunderbusses just yet. We can actually increase our melee infantry capacity right now. So I'm gonna do Forge Armory, which also unlocks Frenzy, but we can't apply Frenzy because we would need 16 armaments, and we have none right now. We're gaining 10 per turn. So let me have just one archer for now, and I am gonna go for just some more regular Chaos Warriors rather than great weapons, because I'm going to use the sneaky gits to do the flanking and smashing. Lovely. Did regular dwarves get an update in this DLC? An update? Not that I'm aware of, but I don't know what the patch notes are, so they may have had some stat rebalancing. But as far as I'm aware, no new features for regular Dowie. It's all about CHORFS, Chaos Dowie. Yeah, we need more hobgoblins to get gaudets. We've got 5 currently. It's fine. We'll recruit some more after going in here and taking Ironstorm. Right, we've got the extra labor quotas there. Research now. There's harbour guilds, which won't be super important for us just yet for ports, but we need to research that to get onto better industrial things as we go on. Merchant guilds for more tradable resources and things like that. Tallest towers, control. I'm probably going to go for tallest towers, I think. Although no, I'm going to go for stronghold syndrome to buff my hobgoblin units a little bit first. Take Ironstorm. Should be able to auto resolve this comfortably. And I'm going to make this a factory. It's also worth mentioning that outposts are always open field battles, whereas factories are, as you can see, as defense and settlement battles fought here will be unwalled settlement battles. You can never wall them up like provincial capitals, but these factory settlements will always be unwalled settlement battles that you fight on, which I think is good. Bloodwind Keep, so that'll be a tower for us. Although you can make provincial capitals outposts or factories, I think. I don't really know what the benefit of that is. What's this here? War Machine Graveyard. Battle Healing Cap plus 50% for War Machine units, all armies. Minus 5% upkeep for artillery and War Machine units, all armies, and armaments per turn 50. That's huge. Okay, yeah, we wanna push this through quickly. That's awesome. Right, so we can now access the labor economy and sort that out over here. Although we don't need labor. Actually, no, we'll need labor, won't we, for armament production? No, we don't actually. But to produce armaments, it comes at the cost of raw materials. Can build some advanced military here for armaments as well, but no point right now. It's going to be all about converting those raw materials into either gold, armaments, or that. See, this is the one that synergizes with if you've got a large province, if you've got some outposts, and then you've got a factory region. Having this one will boost your raw material output. I am going to go for, yeah, gunsmith assembly line. So we've now got the labor economy here. Labor economy panel allows you to view and manage the labor workforce across your provinces. Checkbox allows you to specify whether or not a province will receive a share of any new labor intake. Labor buttons allow you to spend a province's labor to grant a variety of benefits, so you can just manage it from up here. The more labor that you have in a province, the lower your control per turn will be. Here you can track which provinces might be struggling to maintain control as labor populations change. This section allows you to move labor between provinces, so yeah, you can shift it around. Transporting labor between provinces has a treasury cost based on the total number being moved. Once labor is distributed, you can confirm or reset your changes here. Efficiency represents how much of a province's workload is being covered by its labor. If efficiency drops below 100%, total raw material output in the province will drop accordingly. How to increase province labor cap? So there isn't a labor cap as far as I'm aware, but there is a workload isn't a cap. It just tells you how many laborers you need within a province to have 100% efficiency in terms of your raw material output. So yeah, we don't want intake on the eastern steppes right now, so that's fine. Yeah, I want to upgrade that if we can, but not just yet. So I could do some global recruitment, but I want to push out next turn. So I will need some more units. I wonder if I can just recruit another Lord for now to then ferry some over here. Although we're going to build that, weren't we? So let's get that in there. And leave it. Zhatan. Let's go through Survivalist now. For you. And then for Dan the Demonsmith. Go for Kindle Flame. And let's cross the whole map. Yeah, that's going to work really nicely. Lovely. Could get some more laborers, but not going to just yet. It's all looking good. I'm honestly not worried about the public order early on being bad and potentially leading to a rebellion. Just because if we get a rebellion, that means rebels to fight and more laborers to take. There's definitely no unions in this game. There is not any hobgoblin unions that I'm aware of right now. I wonder if there's a technology that's like unionized or something. Or I missed the axe waggle. Beautiful. Faction destroyed. The flesh greeders. Oh no. What a terrible shame. They've... Oh no, I was like, they've pulled back to Bloodwind Keep. No, they've gone around here. That's actually fine. Because if I go over here... Just thinking, if I go there, will it block you getting to it?
That will incur my wrath.
I'm going to go close enough that we can come in as reinforcements. But this will allow me to now get the 3 more hobgoblin units that we need. To trigger Gordets. I think I'll go for another one of them. Actually, might as well go for... Yeah, we have another archer. Why not? Might as well go for all that. Then we've got a full 20 sack. Boom. Right. We want to get that upgraded. We need 1,080. Of course, upgrading the drill. We can't do that until we've got this upgraded. So that's our main rush right now. Keeping things steady. How much that costs for rushing? 360 right now. Yeah, I can't do any more than that. I kind of hope the rebellions in Chaos Dwarf Province will be lots of greenskins on CHORFS units. Yeah, I hope so too, actually. Especially because it seems like the control is essentially just the control you have over your laborers, not any kind of Chaos Dwarf population or anything like that. There he is. Stronghold Syndrome. Upkeep minus 10% for laborers and hobgoblin infantry units. Melee attack +4 for laborers and hobgoblins. And there he is.
Gordon's backstabs.
Gordon's backstabs. There he is. And what's he got? Dagger of Malice. And the Banner of Savagery. Replenishment of hobgoblin each own army. Physical resistance. And immune psychology. And yeah, he's a legendary hero, so he's immortal as well, which is cool. Fated, what's that do? Okay, so we can use him fairly usefully on campaign map as well with that, but he's going to be more useful in an army replenishing troops. Yeah, we'll have him in with him. In fact, I'm going to get rid of the hobgoblin archers then.
Give the hobgoblin over Changus.
Give the hobgoblin over Changus. That's amazing. Right, let's replenish troops.
Are ye one boys here?
And then I love a bit of Burning Head. Grab some of that. So I feel like if I go around here, they'll just move the other way. Can't really win. Yeah, you know what I'm going to do, actually? He gives them more replenishment rate, doesn't he?
Whose praise are Budraj? Who's the Naazatergi? Dwarf them let.
Oh, yeah, there we go. That army's down there.
Displease me.
But I'll be... Who am I trespassing against?
Demise is
Oh, no. The Imperial Wardens that I most definitely will be smashing. Right, someone was asking, can they underweight? Yes, they can. Ambush success chance. We could stick in our own territory and replenish, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna move into theirs. Oh, that's fully triggered it. We've got Gordets. 500 labor. Military convoys available. Let's take a look at them. So we should now have plenty of laborers. So I could push this through if I wanted to. I could also put that in. Can I push this through? I could, although, hello. That's not good. It's got so much labor. 10% labor loss per turn. Yeah. I might push that through actually straight away. But let's take a look at some military convoys. So works. Just taking a look at it. I assume similar to caravans for Cathay. What have we got here? Treasury. We put in armaments and we get gold out of it. We put in laborers and we get... No, we put in gold and we get laborers out of that, going to that one, saying convoy route. Of course you get laborers from the Dark Elves. Amazing. Can we go to any of these? No, because I haven't created a convoy. Let's create a convoy. Oh, cool. Cannery experience. The following units will receive bonuses from this trait. This lord will spawn with the following units. And that... Well, they look cool. Infernal Guard straight in there. Bull Centaur Master. Cool, but it's not cannons, is it? Yeah, what this do? Hire and add Master. Yes, please. Oh! So it costs me... So it's... You actually choose what you're trading here as well. So I can put some gold and I can get some raw materials. I can put in some armaments and get some treasury. I don't have armaments to trade, but that's what armaments are useful for as well. As well as regular gold. So I can get gold and get 371 labor. That takes 13 turns to get over there. I mean, I do want more labor. Sorry, is that... Ooh, where's the Callus Palace? I can get 1,107 labor from there, but I don't have 400 armaments to send. Yeah, I can't do that one. Haunted Forest could get some more raw materials. Oh, there's a military convoys out from Zharr Nagrand as well. Oh, it's not from me. Didn't even realize that one. But look, we can get 500 gold goes in and we get 204 labor out. Oh, and I can increase it. Oh, even better. I cannot afford to dispatch it yet because I've only got 700. Oh, that is phenomenal. Okay, yeah, send that. I want 285 more laborers, please. Racking. Oh, there he is as well. Yeah. Convoy overseas you can have. Yeah. Sweet. That's really cool. Big fan of that system. There he is. Off in his little convoy. Yeah, you can have 2 convoys at once. I think there's technology as well to give you more than 2 as well. Research available. Starved Wolves. Call to War. That buffs my dwarf unit's defense a little bit. I think we go for Tallest Towers. We'll soon have enough Conclave influence to unlock the Tower of Zharr and start enacting all that. I am going to push this through. Instantly build that one. Although probably should have done that when I actually had something to follow up with. So yeah, you can turn this into a factory or into an outpost. I don't know why you would, because towers have towers are going to be where you build all your advanced stuff, your tier 4 and 5. Because I'm pretty sure if you convert it to an outpost or a factory, you can only ever build up to tier 3. Now we can upgrade the drill. Raw materials 200 per turn when workload requirements are met. Right. Yeah, so we can upgrade that drill, which is pretty decent. It also gives us more armaments. We are actually getting 60 armaments a turn now from the... What's this giving us that, actually? Juiced. Why are we getting 60? Another 50. The factory. Ah, yeah, it's this one. The gunsmith. Beautiful. There we go. Yeah, the cost of 150 raw materials, but that is fine. Happy, happy days. Right, yeah, you're in there. Let's end the turn. Actually, no, let's not end the turn. Let's go here. Go to the manufactory. Go to melee infantry. Go to frenzy. We'll need 24 to apply this. Purchase and thing. Purchase and upkeep cost. So you need a lot to add this and keep at it. I'm assuming, can I get rid of it? Can I take it off if I don't want it anymore? Maybe. But yeah, otherwise that's 24 armaments every single turn would go to pay for the upkeep of giving all these melee units frenzy, which is nice. I'm not going to do that just yet. But I might have to try it out. I think it just blanket wide adds it to all those melee infantry. It's just telling you how many of those melee infantry you currently have. You also don't have mines or the like. You have work rehabilitation camps. Oh, God. Oh, nice. We managed to ambush them. Yeah, I kind of want to see Gordits in action. So let's just have a little bit of fun here. Yeah, it costs 8 armaments per infantry you have frenzy. That's what I was saying. It was going to cost 24 to be produced and upkeep. But right now, I'd rather just keep a healthy amount of armaments coming in. My units are strong enough. We don't need frenzy just yet. Right. Start deployment. Ambush withdraw location. We don't want them getting there. The Death Shrieker firing down the line through here. We've got a Hell Cannon. Hobgoblin Akasas. Yeah, you guys go there. Where's my blunderbuss? We got clear line of sight from here? Yeah, I think so. We need to make sure you guys are protected. They do have some chaos spawn, which I'm not overly keen on. I'm going to have all the orc laborers just go flooding in from that side, and we'll have the hobgoblins charging in from this side. Actually, guys, get ready to defend that. Zhatan, in you go straight away, and Gordits. Let's have a look. You look really cool. Look at you. Loving his kind of like samurai armor. What's he? Oh, he's got some dice. That would link into his crook dice. Oh, he actually rolls. Amazing. Wants one of the listed effects at random. That's so cool. Does a roll. Amazing. So if he rolls a 1 or a 2, he gets plus 60 armor. A 3 or a 4. Physical resistance plus 40%. Or if he rolls a 5 or a 6, damage resistance plus 40%. That's amazing. And what's this? Dagger of Malice. Plus 40 melee attack. Oh, you're a beast, aren't you? Right. Let's get these guys group lock attacked. Set up. Burning head through there, please. Duration's 90 seconds as well. Roddy Eck. Oh, you see the dice roll there. Oh, it would be kind of cool if it came up with the number above his head. But he's got the physical resistance. Slow him down. Absolute slaughter. Utter carnage. It was an easy smack to the face. 64 loss. Yeah, that was, I mean, just clean cut. Slam, bam, wham, done. Happy days. Hobgoblins had a great time, though. Realize you're playing CHORFS and in a stack of 20 using 6 CHORFS. That's because I can only recruit up to my limits right now, so you will be playing with a mix of goblins or hobgoblins and orc laborers to start with for sure. Right, more laborers please. 103 of them. Beautiful. Right, that means I can now move towards Bloodwind Keep. Convoy encounter the Beastmaster. Cacophony of roars and feral shrieks rings out ahead of your convoy. A dark elf beastmaster approaches. By the look of his shackled beasts, he recently returned from an expedition into Norska and poses little threat. His retinue of hunters, visibly weary and battered from their run-ins with the Northmen and critters of the tundra. With a tired, drooky sneer, he offers the convoy one of his creatures in exchange for some supplies. Though we care little for the dark elf's plight, such a beast could be useful against future threats. Accept the beast. We lose 100 cargo, but we gain a black dragon. Yeah, I'm gaining a black dragon, thanks. That sounds cool to me.
Corn dog.
Nice. That's absolutely cracking. How many regions do you guys have? 4. And you've got more territory through here. You got Snake Gate. I don't think you're going to send anyone after me. I'm going to be going after you next anyway. Although I'll probably knock out Village as well. Don't want that nasty Zinchi corruption messing around. But no, Bloodwind Keep them bounce down to them. Blade Master, yeah. Make you more dangerous. Gaudets. Bloody Blade. I'm going to go for more replenishment first, then into Bloody Blade. And I am going to force march so that we're replenishing. Head towards Bloodwing Keep. How are we looking? Pretty good so far. What can we pop in? Income generated. Cash replenishment, local armies. That goes all the way up to faction-wide Lord Recruit rank +2. We want to get more raw materials for that. So we need more laborers. What do the advanced stuff do, actually? Raw materials consumed per turn by buildings -5%. Local province. So that would synergize then with any higher tier stuff or factory bits. Temple of Hashut. There's also added bonuses for some of these buildings once you've researched certain technologies. So that one is Hashut Reverence. Once that's researched, it gives +5 Conclave influence gain, which can be pretty useful. We'll actually unlock the Tower of Zharr next turn because we'll have enough influence for that. We could go for defenses. I think we're fairly safe and sound at the Volary though. We could start going for some more advanced stuff, but we need more armament, so I just need to save up. Yeah, I kind of want to go for that so I can get a Demon Smith Sorcerer of Hashut. That'd be pretty cool. Although if we go for the Ironworks, then we get Magma Cannon, Iron Demon, and Skullcrackers. I want everything. So I'm just gonna leave that for now. Good. Ooh, our controls looking a little bit better. I could always spend it to bump control the other way if we can get it positive. Which probably when you upgrade that in our current state, that would actually improve things, I think. Costs so many resources. We just need more provinces. Enter. Zharr is on the map. And yeah, it has strength rank 1. Just to essentially, they're a sentinel faction, so they try and it tries to stop them dying. Basically, I think it makes so that AI can never actually take it because it's linked to the Tower of Zharr, which we have now unlocked. Start of a new turn, and we've got another convoy encounter. Ogre mercenaries. The strength of an ogre is unmatched anywhere. At least that's what this group of rotund mercenaries assured us when they offered to guard our trade convoy on its route. Though the might of the Dowie Zharr no doubt puts their claim to shame, the extra muscle wouldn't go amiss. Ogre's services, however, certainly would not come free of charge. They want 1,000 gold, and they'll add in some man-eaters, iron fists. Armor piercing, ogre charge. I don't think there's actually anything that I can build with gold anyway. So for now, yeah, you know what? I'm going to take it. Right, we have unlocked the Tower of Zharr. This is the first time I've opened this as well. Haven't got this far in my Astrogoth campaign that I'm recording on YouTube. So this is my first... My proper first look at it. The Tower of Zharr consists of seats which can be claimed to gain powerful rewards for your faction. All playable Chaos Dwarf factions compete to claim them. Hover over a seat to see its reward. Click on one to claim it. Claiming a seat costs Conclave influence. The amount required is displayed on each seat. Seats are grouped in districts, and there are 3 types of districts: sorcery, military, and industry, so the same as our technology. When all the seats in a district are claimed, a district completion bonus is granted. This reward is detailed here. District completion bonuses are shared by all Chaos Dwarf factions. That's nice. They can kind of help us out. You can see all the Tower of Zharr rewards you've accumulated here. Click the seats or districts button to display their effects once claimed. The Tower of Zharr is organized into 4 tiers, with each advancing tier unlocking greater rewards. To navigate between the tiers, you can select them on the navigation panel or scroll up and down. Next, we will look at a higher tier. Tier 2. Seats on the higher tiers are locked at the beginning of the campaign. To claim these seats, at least 2 districts must be completed on the previous tier. Okay, that was it. But if we go all the way to the top, the Conclave... Subjugate. A Conclave influence costs claim a seat 600. Subjugate the Master of the Black Fortress. We confederate with the Legion of Asgorth, which is Drazoeth the Ashen. Master Conclave, Commander Might of Zharr Nagrand. We gain Zharr Nagrand itself, if we vote with the Servants of the Conclave. And then Dominator, which is Astrogoth Ironhand, Disciples of Hashut. So hopefully they all stay alive throughout the campaign so you can actually do that. That's pretty cool. Yeah, this is the Chaos War is actually perfect for like a co-op campaign because you can all work together. Oh my god, a multiplayer, because yeah, you can have up to 8 players in a campaign. You can have 3 of you all playing as Chaos Dwarves. Oh, that'd be sick. How did I not think of that sooner? That's amazing. Anyway, what do I want? What do I want? I didn't even know. Industry district. So the bonus here is raw materials plus 5% and armor output plus 5%. Military district is immediately causes wall breaches when besieging. Sorcery district plus 10% research rate. Cash replenishment for that seat. Black Alchemist grants a random magic item or talisman ancillary every 3 turns. Cardinal Demonsmith. Armaments cost minus 10% for all unit capacity upgrades in the Hellforge. That's kind of useful. Winds of Magic Reserve. The Legate of Zharr. Army ability. 3 uses plus 30 armor. Defense 24 immune to psychology. Campaign map movement range plus 50% after winning a battle all characters. Armaments plus 25 per turn. And plus 5% armament output. Blacksmith, that's quite useful. Grants random weapon or armor ancillary every 3 turns. That's cool. Raw materials plus 100 per turn and plus 5% output. Income from settlement buildings plus 25%. Diplomatic relations with other Chaos Dwarves. Income from... I kind of feel like Machinator or Blacksmith. Machinator is the one we are going to go for. More raw materials, please. Let's claim that seat. Oh, nice. Conclave influence cost for other factions to use. Oh, they can usurp it. Oh, of course you can grab the seat if you want it. Oh, that's nice. Oh, sweet. Yeah, definitely. Let's get that district done. What do we get from these ones? Sorcery district, Chaos Undivided, global recruitment capacity plus 2, maximum number of active convoys. Yeah, there we go. And we can see all these. I could spend ages looking through all of these if I wanted to. Dreadquake Battery when in own territory. That's cool. The Wrath of Zharr. Plus 1 unit capacity plus 1 every 4 turns for a random chosen melee or missile unit. Is that permanent? Like, could you sit in there and then if someone usurped your seat, would you lose all those bonuses that you've been given? Or is it only while you've got that seat? Because that seems pretty bonkers. Blood and Fireborn. That's summon a unit of Kadai Fireborn. And a bombardment one. What is tier 3? Winds of Magic, global recruitment and control. Industry district. Workload requirement. Yeah, I mean, industry is solid all the way through. Minus 1% upkeep for each military seat claimed in the Tower of Zharr. Okay. And then, yeah, we know what the final bit is right at the top. The Conclave. Nice. That's really cool. Right. Down the Demonsmith. Lock that in. That is flaming attacks imbuement. Yeah, I'm going to go for that. Nice, nice, nice. Got to admit, that new, like, locking in panel, such a good thing. The only other game I've seen something like that in that actually works as well is Crusader Kings. I was hoping I could just raid in that territory for more laborers, but I'm not going to be able to. So I am going to go into ambush again up here. Hit Bloodwind Keep. It's got walls. You know what? I might fight it just to see the strength of our forces going into a siege. We shall see. Research available. Pandemic preparations. Well, that hits a bit. Yeah, I could go through for that for more, but don't need it just yet. Military. Let's buff my dwarven units. I don't have many of them, but let's give them a little buff through there. And yeah, I think you guys were saying it doesn't cost us, does it? Panel. Oh, you can actually name them in that as well. That's cool. Dave the Dragon. There we go. Good old Dave the Dragon. Job done. Right. That lets me get more. Well, that lets me recruit them. What's allowing me to recruit Chaos Dwarves right now? Ah, the drill. I was like, what's allowing me to do that? So you go for that one, we get blunderbusses. Yeah, I wouldn't mind more blunderbusses. We can still get one more on the capacity, so I could buff it up. Don't think I will just yet. I'm going to leave all that for now. Let's see what my garrisons. Mix of Chaos Dwarves and Orc Labourers. And Hobgoblin units across most of them. Right, that's what I meant. End turn again. So he's going to be the Tim for this series. When we can recruit another Demon Smith, but we're going to make it a Demon Smith of Hashut. See the new lore of Hashut, because that's really cool. Another convoy encounter. Elfie Prophets. Unfortunate wretches of many races toil amid the poisoned air and burning ash of the Darklands. Yet while out on assignment, even our convoy knows not to pass up the opportunity to attain more of the right tools for the job, having encountered a high elf host from which more profit can be forcibly reaped, both in long-limbed labourers and loot reaped from beardless corpses. Fighting against the high elves, we can fight them and we gain 100 more cargo as well. Yeah, hell yeah. We've got Dave the Dragon on our side. I want to see the Infernal Guard in action, so come on, let's do this. Gotta use Dave the Dragon. Yeah, it's been a while since I played Cathay, so I'm now just falling back in love with that caravan mechanic that we had with them, but obviously all the tweaks and improvements that have been made to it with this military convoy system with Chaos Dwarves. Absolutely fantastic. If only I could put my cannon out on that little rocky outcrop, that'd be great. I can kind of. I can pop it here. Big old juicy balls of the hell cannon there. That's what you want to see. Yeah, sit back there, blast him with the cannon. So the Infernal Guard. Oh, you guys look so cool. Love their color schemes as well. All look fantastic.
Take it all.
Go on, Dave. Off you go, mate. Just gonna spread you guys out a bit more.
Iron fists. This way! Grim! Askan!
Fire right in there. Yeah, they outranged me, so I'm gonna have to push to him. Get him, blunderbusses. Dragon round. Ooh, they're anti-infantry. Okay. Dragon over here. Go get him. Oh, shredded. Dragon breath.
Off we go. This way.
Oh, those white lions are devastating. Smash into him from here. Save him, Dave. Beautiful. Yeah, they're breaking. Nice. Bit touch and go there. That was fun though. Well done, Dave. You had a good munch. Actually, yeah, those ogres were worth it.